Hello everyone, this is Jeannie, also known as Scrapbooking Mamaw. I'm a proud guest designer with Scrapbooking with Me Boutique on the Facebook page. They also have an online store with the same name, www.scrapbookingwithme.com. You can find a lot of items, goodies through their boutique and on their online store. Today I wanted to share with you a technique that I learned called wet embossing. The first thing that you're going to need is a scrap piece of paper or a little piece of cardstock. I'm going to use this for a birthday card. So this is going to be the size I've got. It's about a 4 by 6. I didn't exactly measure it, but it was a scrap piece of paper that I had, and I thought, you know, this will make a good card. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my little powder bag here, which you can find online through the store, and I'm going to dab it all over my page. And what this does is keep all powder, embossing powder, glitter, whatever, away from the area that you want to not want to emboss. So, you know, it'll come off easily. I'll show you that in a minute. So next thing I'm going to do is get my stencil. This is wet embossing with stencil. And this is the Prima Jamie Dowdery, and you can get this through the Scrapbooking Boutique also. This is the Wings stencil, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to center this pretty well. Center it. may not do it exactly, but I'm going to put it on my paper here. And then the next thing you want to do is take your Versamark. Now mine's pretty bad shape, okay, but it still works good. So, and you know, if I get another one, I'll go through the boutique to get it, because they also sell these too. So, as you can see, it's pretty bad, but it still works. So the first thing you're going to do, let me move my papers here. And I'm sorry about that. I thought I had turned that down, but obviously I did not. Give me 1 minute here so I can turn that down. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my Versamark pad and I'm going to ink it all up where I want it. You can use the edge of it to get the corners if you want. And you can tape this down if you want to. I may should have, but I'm going to try it without taping it down. And just kind of be careful with it. Don't do like me and get in a hurry. I get impatient sometimes. But you're going to stamp it all over it. And I'm going to do it this way to see if that'll be better. That works better. And I hope I didn't get any down here. If I did get some down here, then I'll just go ahead and probably decorate it or something. There's always a way to fix a boo-boo. I've discovered that. Now you want to make sure it's, you know, you've got plenty of the ink on there. Get all in the edges and the corners. I don't want to miss any, but this is my first time doing it, so okay, from what I can tell, it looks pretty good. And if it's not totally on there, there's a way to fix that. You can get the Versamark pen and go around the edges if you have to. Okay, I'm going to look a little bit more here, because I really want the edges to be as good as possible. Otherwise, to me, it won't look right. But okay, we're going to try that and see how it goes. Regardless, you'll get the idea of what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in my bucket of water because I don't want it to set. Okay, now I'm going to I'm trying to decide if I want to use the Stupendous Frontage Chunky Metallic Seasoning, or the Shabby White Embossing Enamel. I'm not sure which one. I think what I'm going to do is this one here. You can get these through the boutique also. Now I'm going to take my paper, my cardstock, I'm going to slide it underneath a piece of paper here so I can get all the loose powder back into my little jar. And I'm going to get ready, and I did shake this up first so that way the glitter and everything would be pretty well even. It looks like it's going to have a lot of good pretty glitter in it, so that's good. That's what I want. Okay, now I'm going to shake off the excess. And yeah, I did get the ink here, and I'm having to use a brush after all. Where'd it go? Which that's okay. You know, like I said, you know, it's part of my card that I'm going to use, and it'll be probably decorated on it anyway. So just don't do what I did there. Be more careful. This is the first time I've done it too, so. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Now you can see there's a lot of glitter on that too, so that's exactly what I was hoping for. And I'm going to take my excess here, put it back into the bottle. Sometimes I can't get it all back in. As you see, I just put some on the mat, which is okay. I'm going to take my baby wipe here, kind of clean that off a little bit. I have discovered that those dollar store baby wipes are awesome for things like this. You don't spend a lot of money, and yet they last a long time. So, put this over here now out of the way. I'm going to put my card back over there. And I'm going to get me a paper towel and dry this off so I don't ruin my card after working that hard on it, huh? Okay, now I'm going to get my heat gun, and I'm going to start embossing it with the heat gun. So here we go. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn off this light for just a minute to see if there'll be less of a shine there, a glare. Okay, yeah, that might be better. You can see better the glitter. Here we go. Okay, now you can see where I did get off a little bit here, but it's easy once it's still semi-hot or warm. You can easily peel that off, just like that. So as long as it's still hot a little bit or warm a little bit, then you can take that off. So I think that came out really, really good. I am very pleased with that. So that's your wet embossing. You can use any embossing powder, any stencil on it. Just be careful you don't do what I did and get down in the edge there and have to clean that off. But, you know, because this won't work as long as you got sticky down there. It's not going to keep the glitter off of that. It's still going to get on there. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a great day.